Yeah, it might be useful. You might be, for you to engage with people. It could be something that might be useful. So because you have to engage with people, you have to, sometimes strike conversation. But maybe to the level that people go to, maybe that's probably possibly not very useful. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It can help. No, definitely. Having a broad knowledge of society, and living in society is important, isn't it? Yeah. So that's useful for that reason. Yeah, if that's the reason. Unfortunately, many people don't do it for that reason. People don't, know every single football player in, for the past 40 years. Well, where we're from, I don't know. Football is. Caribbean is football, isn't it? It's America where it's not very popular. Cricket, all right, cricket, okay. Yeah. Okay, so, I want to move on. I might come back to something, but I want to set this task. Now, these are some verses in the Quran, okay? And these are verses, very famous verses, about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about knowledge and those who possess knowledge in the Quran. So these are the references. Can you see at the end of each verse, there's a reference to the verse. And what I would like you guys to do is to answer these questions at the bottom by discussing amongst yourselves. In each verse, what is the type of knowledge that is being referred to? Okay? So each verse has a type of knowledge that it's talking about. So what do you think is that knowledge? And number two, what are some takeaway points from each about knowledge and its people? So it's an exercise in looking at the Quran, basically. The Quran talks about knowledge. Let's look at what the Quran says about knowledge. Let's see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to say. Now, what I would advise you guys when you're doing this is to actually get your mushafs out, right? Get your masahif out and go to that verse, because sometimes these are statements within the verse. They're not the full verse. So you need to look at the context. Okay? Look at the context.
Every table, you have 6 mushafs there. So
Okay.
and if it is that one of those mushafs, you can have it. Okay? So